Welcome back. We're talking about the Columbia restaurant and the new book they have out. And we got to get this story, and it's my favorite Columbia restaurant story, and I want Richard to tell it. I'm going to set you up a little bit. A few years ago, you did a renovation, and a door had been closed, I think, and you decided to open the door. It was the door that faces what street?
22nd Street.
22nd Street, right off of 7th. And you found, keep going, you tell it.
I found my dad's note, and I found the key still in the lock. And he says, the date that the door was closed, and he says, I hope that you're well and know that I love you and miss you. And so it's just, and I have that card on my desk in a glass case. And the fact that my father knew one day that we'd want that key to open that door, which the door is there, with the foresight, the vision, and it gives me goosebumps.
Me too. It's a great story. Andrea, let me ask you a question about putting the book together. And you say you're the one responsible for the pictures, and you pulled all the recipes together. Family history. It must have been fine to probably find out some things that not even you knew.
Oh, without a doubt. There's always, every day I learn. When my father does tours at the restaurant, I learn new things. Looking at pictures, realizing who people are, going through the recipes, figuring out where they came from, who originally made them. It was a whole learning experience for me.
Anne Marie, our producer, has been reading through the book, and I guess there was an issue some years ago about changing the lettuce for the 1905 salad from iceberg to romaine. Not a chance of that happening. Not
a chance. My father and I are both huge fans of iceberg lettuce. The 1905 salad always had iceberg lettuce, so there's not a chance of that changing.
Tell the Worcestershire story, though. I love that story.
You know, I get a phone call from New Jersey. The president of Lee & Perrins is coming to dinner with his top management team. He wants to see who this restaurant is that's the largest user of Worcestershire sauce in the world. And he came over and he says, well, how do you use so much Worcestershire sauce? And so we said, we'll show you with our 1905 salad. Nice. We tested all different kind of Worcestershire sauce, but Lee & Perrins is the best. Most expensive, but the best.
We have Annette from Tampa writes, I know you have a lot of history in Ybor. How hard was it to leave your roots and open up the other restaurants? I mean, that was a leap of faith some years ago, wasn't it?
Back in 1958, my dad realized with the cigar industry moving out and the people that he had to grow. And so he opened up in St. Armand Circle in 1958. So today we're the oldest restaurant in Sarasota as well.
Are you really?
Yeah, amazing.
And you know what? I was down there recently. We were doing a Fox on Your Block down there, and you guys and Cha Cha Coconut stepped up and spent time with us. And you know, just packed all the time. I mean, it was a nice sight to see, because there's that outdoor seating there at the.
We're blessed. We're very busy, and I think it's a great value. It's a great experience. And when you go over that bridge to St. Armand Circle, it's just tropical.
Yeah. Let's see, Alan from email. I have been eating there since I could walk. I recall since the early 60s. And I want to thank you for giving to a personal cause, the Balesta Center for Hearing Impaired, where Richard gave me 100 Cubans to give out during a fundraising cruise. And I want you to know how long I've had you to George Guito. Well, how long has George been working there now?
George started at the age of 15. He's been with us 48 years.
Are you serious?
Amazing.
Yeah.
And he still looks young.
And you know what? That's another thing to point out. We talk about the success of a restaurant, and it's not, in a business like the Columbia, it's not just the food. It's that you do know where you're from, and you know it's important to give back, and you do, right?
No, my father's always instilled in my sister and I that it's so important to give back to the community, because those are the people that support us all throughout the year. And the least we can do is, support their cause and help them out.
Yeah. But, it's also important. I try to tell them to know all the people that work for us, know their names, know their situations, ask about the family, and because they're not just employees, they're family members. And when you look at the amount of employees that we have working with us, 650 overall, we have about 21% have been with us 10 years or more.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's just that kind of family operation. I'm not talking about the Gonzmart family. It is everybody who works at the Columbia is part of that family.
They're a part of the family, and that's the way we want them to feel. And they represent the 105 years of our family.
Richard, Andrea, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Richard, Andrea Gonzmart, taking time to spend with us today. And we have where you can purchase the book and the recipes for the 1905 salad at our website, myfoxtampabay.com. And thanks to all of you for sharing your opinions and being with us.